We might be getting an Idaho 4 trial, a jury trial, but it's not the one that you think you're going to get. It's not the one in regards to the unalivings, but it is the one with the plaintiffs, Steve Gonzalez, Karen Laramie, Stacy Chapin, and Jeffrey Kernodle. They're suing WSU, as you may all be aware. This document that's out here is 126 pages of proof upon proof upon proof that Brian should have been taken away from WSU or not even allowed to be there, yet alone being a TA for as long as he was. It wasn't that long, but it was still too long. And, you know, after 13 formal complaints from women who felt uncomfortable around him, they still allowed him on premises. They still allowed him to live on university at WSU, you know? So do I think the families are going to win this? I hope so, guys. I really do hope so, because I believe, you know, most of me believes that Brian did this solely by himself. I mean, it is possible maybe others helped. I don't think so, but I'm definitely not close to it, you guys. But I'm just not out here saying there's multiples. I'm not. I really believe that he did it solely by himself. And you know what? He would have gotten away with it if he wouldn't have lost or forgotten the sheath behind. He might have gotten away with it. Do you guys realize that the touch DNA is probably the most concrete evidence that they have against him? Like, you know, the car is like a hit or miss. Like, yes, it's the car that was driving back and forth, but nonetheless, he was stalking. He definitely was stalking. This document talks about how much he stalked. And I also believe that he was stalking Murphy. You know, all those little times that Murphy would like be put outside, but then he'd disappear for a few moments. I do believe that Brian was there during those moments, perhaps, alleged, and was coaxing Murphy to know his smell, to not be threatened by him, you know, when he did his move. But nonetheless, I do feel, and you're allowed to feel differently if you don't think that he was stalking, but I do, and I've always felt there was stalking involved. I've always felt that, and I forever will. But anyways, this document also shares bits and pieces at the end of the 4 victims, so Kaylee, Maddie, Ethan, and Xana, that are very sad. I'm going to make a separate video on this, but it goes into detail on, you know, the fear, the trauma, the confusion that they all went through during their final moments at the hands of Brian Kohlberger as they were being unalived. And that's heartbreaking in itself. So I'm going to make a separate video on that. But do you guys think the Gonzalez's, the Laramies, the Mogans, the Kernodles, I say Laramie and Mogans because there's also Ben Mogan, but Karen Laramie is the one, she's the plaintiff, she's one of them. And then also Stacy Chapin. Do you guys think that they're going to win? And I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, you guys.